Today we're heading to one of Northern California's unique aviation communities known as McClellan Air Park, a former Air Force base. And now it's housed to corporate aviation, jet services, helicopter operations, maintenance, and also local businesses. So let's go check it out. Before becoming the aviation and business community you see today, McClellan played an important role in Sacramento's military history. Originally established as a military airfield, McClellan became a significant part of the region's aviation story. And while its role has changed over the years, you can still see that history throughout the property today. What I find interesting is how this former military installation has evolved into a place where aviation, business, and local community all come together. Today, McClellan is home to a really interesting mix of aviation activity. You have corporate aviation, helicopters, aircraft, maintenance, hangars, aviation services, and businesses that support the industry. So when you drive through McClellan, you're not just looking at an airport, you're looking at an entire aviation ecosystem. And that's really what I wanted to come out here and explore for this first aviation tour. For someone who owns an aircraft or someone who's considering getting into aviation, proximity to an airport is only part of the equation. You want to know what actually is available here. Where can you find or service your aircraft? Where can you fuel? What kind of hangar space is available? What businesses and services are nearby? And what does the overall aviation community feel like? Those are some of the questions I'm going to be exploring throughout this series. One of the businesses I stopped by today was McClellan Jet Services. I had a great conversation with the operations manager, and we're hoping to come back for a future episode and actually talk with the team about what happens behind the scenes here. Another really interesting stop here at McClellan is the Officers Club, and I think this is where you really start to see the connection between the history of McClellan and the community that exists here today. It's not just about airplanes and runways. There are restaurants, businesses, gathering spaces, and people who have made this area part of their everyday lives. And I think that's what makes aviation community so interesting. One of the reasons why I'm creating this channel is to bring the spotlight on the aviation community here in California. There's so many businesses and communities to see. This is just the beginning. So why am I here as a realtor? Because when someone tells me they want to live near an airport, I don't think the conversation should end with, here's the closest house to the runway. There's so much more to consider. What airport are you actually assessing? What kind of aircraft can operate there? What services are available? What's the surrounding community like? And most importantly, does the location actually support the lifestyle you're looking for? That's the perspective I'm bringing to aviation real estate. In future episodes, I'm going to be interviewing aviation professionals here in California, looking at hangar homes, luxury real estate. If you're interested, be sure to subscribe and see you at the next episode.